This is Salamancer. And yeah, this soldier looks pretty hilarious, but actually, what I need to relay here is that if I say the word too much in this cast, apparently the world is going to explode, because I do have somebody watching my stream right now who says that he will punch through the entire Earth, and also I need to probably turn these voices off. There we go. And Joker kills himself. So that's, you know, we're already off to a great start. I think I'm off to a great start on my cast as well. And it is 12 versus 7. What is going on here? I really, I don't understand. Okay, well, that was weird. I guess they had to swap teams, restart, something like that. But we are live now with the match between the Honey Badgers, also called Don't Care. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I think you are behind the curve a little bit, and you need to look up Honey Badgers on YouTube. But it's between the Honey Badgers and BRB uninstalling. We've seen them before on XTV and, of course, on my channel as well. BRB.U, pretty good team. And here comes a soldier bomb right away, in on the sniper, actually. Trying to go for him and can't take him out. Ends up dying. That was Freddy on the soldier, who went down trying to go for the sniper. And that's not a bad idea. Normally when you see a soldier bombing in... Oh, bot. Taken out there. Normally when you see a... Oh, home run! Sorry about that. When you see a soldier bombing in and he spots that medic, you're like, oh, he should go for the medic. But the answer really in that case, because Foundry is so sniper-friendly, going for that sniper is a great idea. Looks like we do have Saxy on the medic, and he's taking a lot of damage. Why would you drop the Uber? No! Okay, well, anyway, this is a preseason game, so it's not a huge deal, I guess. But, man... already looking at some absolutely crazy stuff happening here. BRB.U dropping an Uber right away. A absolute home run on that Sandman. Utterly stunning there on the heavy. And actually, you're probably going to see that a lot, because this Foundry rollout lets the scout knock that ball like right across the park here, and pretty much you can expect everyone to come out of this choke point. So not too bad there. Liquid on the sniper right now, and Liquid is actually playing in the Communities versus Pros coming up in like a week. It's going to be Saturday, February the 12th? Maybe, so you should check that out. Liquid trying to get the medic here, and he can't find him yet, but he did take down Bot earlier, which is not a bad shot to have taken. He's got to watch Bot here. Bot is not a bad sniper himself, which is pretty crazy to have those two that good against each other. But apparently Bot lost, you know, took his eyes off the prize for just a second there, and Liquid ended up taking down his medic as a result. Then got a headshot on that Pyro. So already, even though our red team here, which I assume is the Honey Badger team, also called X, I guess, but even though the Honey Badger team holds mid, they have lost their medic. Now they have killed the BRB.U medic in return with a nice little backstab from Jazz Pie. Meanwhile, Heck ends up getting a double backstab there. Jin and Toad Alpha. That is the Scout and the Heavy. Backstabbing a Scout is not always an easy thing to do, so nice that he did that. Wow, look at all the spam coming in. And now our red team here, the Honey Badgers, being pressured way out of that garage. Caffeine, the Pyro, spotting the medic, lighting a bunch of people on fire. And he ends up dying, so of course he's dealing quite a bit of damage over time to each of those players, but he's using the degreaser, so it's not that much. He'll get healed right away. Not a huge deal to see all that damage over time. Afterburn really isn't that scary, honestly. I think Valve might have intended it to be scarier, and in pubs, I guess it certainly is, but in any sort of competitive setting, Afterburn, it's just negligible most of the time. Anyway, the red team here set up on their second point now, getting that dispenser up behind the train car. And Pico Bro, which is, I think it's like 1/1 trillionth or 1 quadrillionth of a bro. I forget exactly which metric unit that is, which unit is standard measure, but it's definitely one of those. Pico is, it's really small. That's the point. Here comes a Kritzkrieg. Nice, already Freddy and Pico taken down there, and they are not done yet. They're going for the heavy here. Can't quite hit him with these pills, but they will want to go for the Pyro. Pyro ends up dying, so a very nice crits here onto the second point. They need to take down the heavy, though, and they haven't quite done that yet. In fact, he's got 300 health. So he will be able to hold on to this point for quite a while. Even though the blue team wants to push in, they really got to be careful about doing that, because they are going to have to deal with a 300 health heavy. Oh, he might get in trouble here, though. Does he have a sandwich? Is the question. And the answer is not yet. He needs to run back and grab that little health kit over there. The Doctor Box, my mistake. Of course, this is what we call the Doctor Box, the 50%ers right there. Gives you back 50% of your health. And Bot, finally getting his snipe on, takes down the medic, Saxy. I wonder if that guy's named after the Saxy Awards. I hope so, because they are coming up pretty soon, too, apparently. So get your rears in gear, guys. We need to see some awesome TF2 videos. And last time around, I wasn't really like in full promo mode, but this time around I will be. I'm going to be like like, check out this video. This one's so awesome. I'm going to link all the awesome videos. Link all the videos. That's what I'm going to do. Because I enjoy my TF2 entertainment as much as the next guy. But ends up taking another headshot there from Liquid. And I just noticed that it was actually Liquid plus caffeine that took him out. So apparently it was either coffee or some kind of cola, maybe an energy drink that killed him there. And Caffeine now spotting the Spy, takes down JazzPie with a nice little flare shot. Boney now wants to sneak in here against the red team, and apparently they have popped their Uber, but they popped it on a demo, and they were the only ones around. This Pyro just blasting the medic up into the air there. Now the Heavy did end up getting taken down, but it's 95, 98% on the crit streak here. Saxy's going to probably pop that pretty soon on the demo man. Maybe not, actually. I thought they were under a little more pressure than they actually were. Let me find that demo. There we go. Airshot Practice Demo is his name. And there goes the crits just now. They're going to try and take on the Heavy with that, and they actually didn't even need it. So I guess they'll just leave the crit stickies lying on the ground until they are needed. Nope. Going to detonate them all because he's going for that sniper. And it's actually a pretty important thing to do. Take down the sniper on Foundry, because if you don't take down the sniper on Foundry, you're done. You're just done. You can't push. I mean, unless he's an absolutely horrible sniper. But there you go. JazzPie takes down Saxy. And we have the airshot practice demo trying to push in upstairs anyway. They have a slight Uber disadvantage there on the blue team, but red, it's always tough to push out in a situation like this. Foundry, I don't know, Foundry seems a little bit easier. I've seen teams try to push out before a lot on this map, but you just always have to be careful about that back cap, and teams that aren't are going to be in trouble. Airshot practice demo ends up eating that one in the face, but he did kill JazzPie, so not too bad. And what match was it that I saw somebody... I saw a Spy. Okay, it was probably... I forget. It's probably like on my channel. I'm just a complete moron. But there was definitely a match where a Spy... No, it was I casted with Eric Ruth. That's right. And there was a Spy who... Oh, look out for the Uber. Anyway, whatever. Go watch the cast with me and Eric Ruth, and you'll know what I'm talking about. A demo tried to hit somebody and ended up hitting a Spy who walked in front of him, which was pretty hilarious. I think it was that one. I don't remember. But our blue team just lost a lot of players trying to push in there. Serene on the medic apparently did pop the Uber. Now needs to find somebody to heal, but also kind of wants some health. I would in Serene's position as well, so goes back to the health kit. And is that a tie? What is that? No, it's the stethoscope. I didn't know that was even an accessory that existed, and now I have to have it. Oh, TF2, what do you do to us? What do you do? Anyway, our red team here, the Honey Badgers, trying to push out, but I don't think they really care too much whether they do, because they are the Honey Badgers after all. Cobras can fight them, and they just don't care. They really don't. But our blue team is all kind of gathered up around the water cooler here. They end up taking down the red Heavy, but at what cost? The water cooler goes down. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. And now it's bot against Liquid. Liquid gets that shot off. JazzPie, it's all up to him whether he can take down the sniper over here or not. Or maybe just go for the medic. And I don't think they realize yet this says Spy, but they're going for the Uber saws now. And there's one already. Medic is taking some damage, though. Didn't realize the rest of the red team was actually coming in after that, so the medic was so distracted. Shut up, you ferrets! Oh my gosh. But the red team was so distracted that the medic didn't notice that there was like a demo man and a soldier coming in after him. So now our red team is pushing back out once again. Heck, trying to come in for a kill on the Heavy. Even goes for the headshot after he's popped up in the air with 4 health, but didn't really work out too well. Nonetheless, our red team has taken back their second point. And now they do look like they're in a position to push out. They don't have anywhere near an Uber advantage, but there still isn't an enemy Heavy. They just have to watch out for the airshot practice demo setting up sticky traps. That is the scary thing when you are trying to push on the mid or even through this garage. And right now, the choke points, there are only 2 of them. Bear in mind that these 2 choke points right here are the only points you can try to push through. They are pretty well covered. So there you go. 2 players down already for our red team, 3 actually, including the Pyro that just came back alive. And what are they going to do? They kind of have to pop an Uber through one of these doors. But can they do it? Those are some really nice reflex there by Caffeine. Looks like he wants to maybe keep up the streak as he's walking out here. Nope, he ends up walking straight into Sentry. Sentry does die as the Scout takes it down, interestingly enough. Then the Scout dies himself to a nice little body shot there from Bot. So, Bot, yes, I'm calling you out for the body shots. You know, no big deal or anything. But next time he talks to me, he's probably going to like rage out. He's going to be like, I don't body shot. I never body shot. I always get headshots. I'll be like, no, dude. It's all on video now. Oh, man. Our blue team once again capping the point. And heck, spots the enemy sniper, but he knows this guy definitely has a oh, bot's taken down. This guy has a Razorback, so he's got to be careful about that. Anyway, Heck is jumping in. He's got to be careful about like running in there as well, because I think they're going to be okay. Stop talking about Heck for a little while. I think the rest of the team probably had a good laugh about that one too. Caffeine is down, and that is really sad because that is exactly what I used to get through the day. But our blue team is building the Uber. They will not have it faster than Serene does unless they can somehow manage to kill this guy. And the medic is set all the way back here, actually. Interesting position. I like it. I like it. I don't like the textures, but I like where the medic is, because he is absolutely protected against everything except maybe a spy, but even a spy is going to have a tough time getting around this. So I like that positioning by the medic. He will be able to build his Uber in peace. Can a sniper see him? A sniper would have to walk all the way out here, so since it's covered by the demo, no, they're okay. They are okay. Liquid, though, is going to start peeking in, and if they can get a... Oh, they're coming in with a crits creep. Where is this crits? It is on the demo, and so far they've only gotten 1 or 2 kills with it. It's not too terrible. They took down the heavy, but now there is an Uber. A couple players on the point, but they are very... Well, they were very quickly getting taken down. There you go, though. The follow-up kills are probably what's going to win this. And the first round goes to Team Saxy, a.k.a. be right back on installing at BRB.U. So, pretty awesome first round there. Although, I got to say, it probably wasn't the greatest casting from me. They spent like half the time talking about random crap. We'll work on that. But the airshot practice demo is... Oh, he's not going to take a jump through here. Probably wise, considering all that stuff sticking out all over the place. You could impale yourself on that very easily. And you got to be careful when you are you know, jumping off of explosives that you don't jump into spikes. That's one thing that I've learned, not just from TF2, but also from games like Toss the Turtle. You definitely don't want to jump into spikes. That is bad. But the mid-fight going pretty well here so far. Airshot practice demo finally gets lit on fire there, and actually it looks like probably a flare gun shot, as he was losing 3 health per second instead of 2. So that was probably the flare gun. And whoa, Kritzkrieg, there you go, takes down the medic right away. BRB.U looking really solid right now, as they have gotten a huge set of picks there. Our red team did not watch their flank, and that is a huge deal. If you don't watch your flank, you are done. You are just done. That's what I've noticed playing on Highlander, playing on 6s, whatever. You have to have somebody who is assigned to watch that flank. And you know, if you press tab and all those people who are assigned to watch the flank are dead, you need to think to yourself, what's going to happen right now? And the answer is you're going to get rolled. That is what's going to happen. So, airshot practice demo, we're just going to leave the cam on him, as he is already dealing some damage in here. Got to watch out for this spy, though, who has gotten 2 kills. Jazz Spy taking on the heavy and the soldier right next to this guy. So apparently practicing airshots leaves no time for watching for spies. And right now, upstairs is held by the red team. Not a bad idea for Honey Badgers to be holding up there, I'll be perfectly honest, because if they can prevent the enemies from keeping control of this house, that's a pretty good thing. Now, blue does control the house, and they've sent their spy in once again. Hopefully he doesn't, like, back into the flames this time. Oh, man. Where is that guy, though? I'm gonna find him. Well, the crits is actually ready, so maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just leave it on the demo man, because they are going to crits this demo. Looks like that's one of the things they like to do. Watch out for the... watch out for the sticky traps. You know, it's alright. They should do it. And now, here comes the Kritzkrieg. First sticky actually was not a crit, which is never fun. And the gate is down. No, that wasn't the demo. Or the medic. Okay, whatever. Okay, so crit stickies on the floor. It's always fun seeing those get walked over by invincible players. There is still 1 crit sticky in... Well, actually, there's 2 alive. One of them is visible. The other one is not. So if somebody walked around there right now, they could be in some pretty big trouble. And looks like the Pyro wants to do just that. But the Pyro himself actually is too vulnerable to stickies, as he can just air blast him away. So he's fine. Thing is, though, there is still a crit sticky there, and I'm oh no! Okay, it exploded, so they didn't get any kills out of that. That's too bad. I was really hoping that something would happen there. Regardless, BRB.U holds 4 points once again, and so they're still more likely to win this round than their opponents are, just because of their positioning on the map. Right now, they get another shot to attack. Saxy is at 100% once again, and he's going to crits the demo in again. Where is that demo cam? Oh, there he is. Okay, we found him. We found him, and nothing happens because he died. So, of course, once he dies, the stickies disappear. He can't detonate them anymore, and they're gone. And they lost their medic as well. So at this point, with 8 versus, like, 5, this is when the Honey Badgers need to start giving a crap and pushing out. And they're doing just that, so that's kind of nice. Serene, of course, on the Vitasol, you can tell because he's got a maximum of 150 40 health, and he's in some trouble. 96% on his Uber. Oh, keep shooting the needles. Okay, he got away. Whew, that was scary. But yeah, Serene was in some trouble there, and now 100% charge. They will be able to defend for a little while as the rest of their respawns come in, but that attack didn't work at all. They were just taken out. If you were wondering what that was, and if you could hear it, that was a ferret sneeze. That was a ferret sneezing. Yes, they do that. They do that all the time, in fact. So if you have a ferret, you know what I'm talking about. They sneeze more than I do. And Jin goes for the... I've seen this loadout before. I don't know if it's like a full set or if it's just generally a trolly thing to do, but a lot of scouts do like to... Wow! That was scary. A lot of scouts do like to run the Sandman and Mad Milk just because they feel a lot more helpful to their teams. Oh, Toad Alpha probably could have gotten the drop there on the Heavy. Instead, decides to run away, but the Heavy dies to a backstab from Jazzpie, so that's not too bad either. It's just that, once again, our red team still is unable to push out. Even though they've gotten a couple picks, they don't have an Uber advantage. And, oh, they just lost Serene. So Liquid is on a roll right now. Bot's going to try and counter-snipe if he can find the guy, but it may already be too late. The damage is done. There's going to be a huge Uber advantage for BRB.U. Bot somehow got a headshot through the fire there. Through the fire and the flames. And takes down the soldier. Kind of wishing he'd gotten the medic now. He still spots the medic. Oh, can't quite hit him, though. And if he can't take down this medic with 100% crits, that's not going to be good, because there you go. They're going to find the demo. Going to practice some air shots once again, and this could end up being the last part of the round. Wow, what? Okay, well, this guy practices air shots. I guess that should be obvious, but that was a nice little air shot there from Air Shot Practice Demo. And they will now be pushing in. Oh, somebody was asking the name of my team. So yes, I am on a Highlander team myself. I was wrangled into it, although I can't really go to practices, so I kind of feel bad about that. But here comes a Kritzkrieg. I am on How I Fragged Your Medic with, you know, Duder and Gets Jam, all those awesome guys. Not just XTV, it's a bunch of other people too. The crit's not doing too much here, but the damage is already done. There's 4 players down. 5 now. The medic is gone. And that's pretty much going to be all she wrote there, as there are players standing on the point. Nobody can get there in time. Another round to BRB uninstalling 2-0. And I'm actually on a 6v6 team as well for the SIVO Vanilla tournament, but I don't even know what's going on with that. It is going to be composed entirely of XTV staff. I don't know what the name is. I don't know. It might just be like Tining with X time for all I know. Of course, I hope it's not. But you never know with these people. Who is going to take the roof first? Looks like the blue scout actually is hiding up there. I wonder if he's visible. He's not. So if somebody decides to jump up there, and they do, that scout is going to ambush real fast. Nice work by that scout. I like that positioning right there. That was pretty awesome. And Toad Alpha takes down the spy, so that's not going to help them at all. But it looks as if, even though they lost a couple players there, including their Heavy, BRB.U is in control of the middle point right now, and they've taken down a lot of players. Oh, they didn't lose their Heavy. What am I talking about? Wait. Let's work on that. Okay, somebody dropped. That is why Boney is now on the Heavy. Okay. Confused. Totally confused. There you go. Liquid gets back in, or whatever just happened. I don't even know. My head was so wrong. But Boney's jumping out here now, and actually is playing kind of the roaming Heavy here. He's got to be really careful because there's a sniper watching him. That is going to be Bot, who is a pretty fierce sniper. Boney did retreat, though, and really one thing you can do with that Heavy that he just did, I really like that play. We'll talk about it after Red Team successfully defends their second point, but I like that play that he made where he pressed forward over here, and basically the appearance of a Heavy just kind of screams, okay, we own this place now. So, you know, yeah, you can take down a Heavy, but like, you never assume that a Heavy is going to be alone. Anyway, Saxy just died, so yeah, Red Team definitely successfully defended that, and they can probably push with this. Serene was kind of looking at Spy funny, looking at him sideways. He's like, come on, that's totally not our Spy. But it turns out it was. All your concern was for absolutely nothing there, Serene. You're so paranoid. Anyway, a Heavy's almost never alone, so seeing a Heavy push forward like that can be a pretty scary sight. And it almost worked out, and then it didn't at all. As now, our red team is pushing forward. Toad Alpha is going to probably take the Uber. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. I think they wanted to put the Uber on him, and they just, they let him get down to 2 low health, and he died. And so now the Uber is on Pico Bro. But despite the fact that he is, like, not even a trillionth of a bro, he did just do a pretty bro thing and take down the enemy medic. So that's awesome. Then he got killed by Heck. He's now looking for headshots on that Spy, but can't find him. So will our red team be able to capture the middle point? Probably not. Oh, did you see that? Heck just stole that 100% metal from his opposing spy right there. Where is Jazz Spy now? Because he can't be cloaked anymore. Oh, he actually is. Okay, somehow he managed to find some metal somewhere else, and he is disguised, and he gets spotted. Oh, no, he should have been spotted there. Are you... What's going on here? Oh, there he goes. And this sniper is kind of Oh no! Jazz Spy, what are you doing? Why would he pull the knife out? Okay, well that was hilarious. So Liquid just won that battle by the luckiest of margins I've ever seen. An airshot practice demo is pretty far forward here, but he's doing a lot of damage. And then he dies. So this is why you don't want to get too far forward as a demo man, because you will die like that. Like a chump. But he did a lot of damage, and the rest of the Honey Badger team is falling away now, pretty much, except for their own demo, who's kind of getting out of position as well, and their Pyro, who is going to fall away through this invisible glass and all of these random things that shouldn't be there. You know, it's because they changed Foundry, and they did a lot of stuff to it. So there should be a demo man pretty soon. Where is Saxy? He is nowhere close to the demo right now. Are they going to push in with like a railgun sniper, or what are you doing? Well, they're going to push in and die is what's going to happen. So, you know, welcome to preseason. I think these teams are supposed to be platinum or something. Not that I'm impugning their sense of, you know, their game sense or anything. But what is going on? Anyway, Bot is doing a pretty standard sniper thing right here, which is dying to the opposing sniper. I mean, he was supposed to be out there trying to get a kill, you know, and then he just happened to die to the opposing sniper. But, I mean, seeing a sniper get aggressive like that isn't wrong. It just didn't work out for him at all. And so our red team, once again, is backed up to their last point. It was kind of looking okay for them this round, but they've got an Uber. And they want to pop that. And they do. They are popping the Uber right now. It is going to walk up through the choke. They've actually caught the Medic and Heavy a little bit out of position, but they couldn't get the kill. Liquid! Finally, Bot gets another kill on him to say, no, you are not the only sniper in this game. And now there is some crazy action going on, including a Medic dropping an Uber again at the choke point. So, alright, well, our red team does know how to defend pretty well. It's just that pushing back out of here is going to be tough. But yeah, doing some crazy stuff here. Freddy is pocketing at the moment. Needs to keep his Medic away from caffeine. Caffeine's so bad for his Medic right now, but it looks like they have broken the addiction there, and they will be just fine to push forward, albeit maybe with a little bit of a headache. Okay, I guess that wasn't a great joke. You know, you get a headache after you haven't had caffeine for a while. Right, I'll stop. BRB.U now wants to push in again. They've taken down the enemy Medic, and so they are going to have an Uber advantage. They're still running the crits, which means they need their demo or possibly their heavy to take this. It's probably going to be their heavy. All right, Boney. It's all on you. No, it's all in the demo. No, it's back all on you. Yep, there you go. Taking down Ohm Nom. And Ohm, by the way, is a measurement of electrical resistance. I'm never going to forget that in my life, because the last time around that I was talking about this guy, Ohm, I ended up calling it some measure of conductivity, and it's totally wrong. So yeah, it's electrical resistance. And thank you for the YouTube commenter who mentioned that one. Anyway, wow, nice headshot there by Liquid. Once again, of course, I feel like I don't even have to say that. It's just Liquid's on the field. He's going to get nice headshots. And that's going to mean no engineer. Brazil style, who is entirely upside down, is also upside down in his character model. He's dead. He's not going to be able to build that sentry up anytime soon. There is still a nice dispenser here, keeping the players all nice and healed up. It's wonderful to have a dispenser. It really is, at level 3, because everybody can heal up as much as they want, and the Medic doesn't have to do the whole job by himself, you know? So Freddy actually spots a completely open choke here, does a bunch of spam to the opposing team, doesn't get any kills yet, but that choke is still open. He can bomb whenever he wants to, or just back away from this, and so this is a nice position to be in as a soldier. He does spot the soldier bombing towards him, goes for the air shot, misses that one, and now he needs to back away, because now he's probably going to die. Oh, he got away with it, and still nobody on this choke, although his team just lost like 3 people. So he pops the Medic up into the air. That Medic actually is really hurt. 13 health left, but grabs the sandwich. And now here comes the crit screed once again. Liquid's going to stand back here and look for somebody to... Oh, is he getting crits? You're such a jerk. Okay, well anyway, there you go. That's BRB.U taking round 3. It's 3-0 now. Anyway, yes, you can crit a sniper, and he can no-scope people for 150 damage per shot, which is hilarious. They call it the railgun sniper. But you usually don't, because there's better ways of... Anyway, there's a lot more damage you can push out by critting a demo or a heavy than by railgunning a sniper, so it's just kind of a troll move. That's all it is. Anyway, our shot practice demo is now facing off against Picobro, who does die himself, but both of those guys now down. And Freddy, doing the very typical soldier bomb into his opposing team, did end up getting like 1 or 2 kills there. But there you go, Bot finally getting another headshot there on the enemy engineer. It is like 5 versus 6 on this point right now. Saxy doesn't even have anybody to heal, but he's almost got a crits ready to go, and he's probably going to pop that pretty soon, I would imagine, on the heavy. No, the heavy's nowhere near. He's going to have to pop it on the soldier. Where is that soldier? Soldier, get over here, soldier, where are you? Okay, so here we go. Joker is ready to take the crits. He fires the first one off and immediately hits Om Nom. But, oh, he has to waste the rest of the crits pretty much on the, oh, okay. He has to waste it on the sentry gun. So, too bad. Serene now has the Uber ready to go and is kind of in the garage here, so they could push forward pretty soon if they wanted to. Which is what they're going to do. They're going to probably stop this capture. And that's not a bad thing, as I don't think they've ever been in control of mid for more than like a minute here. And please don't remind me that the Blind Man's Kazoo exists. But, you know, it just might be what's happening. Serene is now dead. Pretty much. There you go. That got finished off real nice and fast. So there you go. Once again, BRB.U ends up grabbing the middle point. And Picobro ends up dying to caffeine. I've never heard of death by caffeine before, but I suppose it could happen. Especially if it looked like this. Wow. And now our blue team once again is going to push forward onto the second point. Liquid getting another nice headshot. It's just pretty much going to be non-stop from this point on. Soldier pulling out the shotgun. I mean, when you got nothing else loaded and you know, time's a wasting on that crit, you just pull out whatever you got and hit it. As long as it's not the equalizer, because of course you can't be healed or crits with it. So don't do that. But our blue team tried another attack there and failed because Boney took the crits. I don't think he was ready for it. There may have been some lack of communication there going on or something. So once again, our red team needs to set up a defense at these chokes. If they can't defend the chokes, they really can't defend the second point because they're going to give up a lot of high ground here. This high ground, the terrain that you can jump on top of, there's just a lot of stuff that if you can't defend the chokes, you may as well not defend second point at all. And it looks like that's what they want to do. Picobro sitting over here setting up some sticky traps above this left door. And over on the right, I think there was a heavy, maybe. Yes, there is. So at the very least, they have 2 players watching the chokes. And it's just 2 at this point. Where's the rest of the red team? I guess they're hanging out back here. Alright. Picobro is having to back away a little bit from here, really, because, yeah, I mean, that's... Oh, they lose their heavy, too. That's not good. Serene has a charge, and I think they've still been... Oh, no, they're both running crits! Both crits popped at the same time! And neither team killing the medic yet, I think. No, wait, Serene did die. Okay, during the middle of that, Serene actually died. And so the crits ended up going severely in the favor of BRB.U. Wrangled level 3 on the second point, and that's not going to matter at all, as the engineer was a little bit too late in setting it up. So he's not able to help his friends, and now Brazil style is dead. So I guess Brazil style means dead? Like, to do something Brazil style means to do it while you're... Okay. I said I was going to stop. And I have now. No more jokes, I promise. And just in case you don't know a lot about me, I break promises like no tomorrow. Jin getting in here. And can he take down the demo? No, not quite. Did a lot of damage to it. Caffeine got a nice little reflector on Bot while we weren't watching, too. Wait, what? So Bot's not playing Soldier, which means that Bot somehow got a rocket reflected into him. Picobro's taken down as well. There goes the crits once again. And Boney's going to come and try to finish it up. I don't think it'll even matter. There's not a lot of players left to defend this point right now. The Engineer has Frontier Justice crits. Everything that could possibly be going wrong for Red Team is going wrong right now. So that sucks. And that's going to be their halftime, possibly? We'll see what happens. But, Alright, well that was definitely it. So they just played to 4, and I think they decided that that was going to be the end of that. Of course, there is a halftime after 4, but I don't even know what happened to the rest of this demo because I think it's gone. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Salamancer, and I was told the end score of this was like 5-1 or something, but we kind of know how it goes. Nonetheless, these two teams in their preseason match looked pretty awesome. So thank you for watching. Do hit subscribe on youtube.com/fatmop, FATMOP. because that is where all of my hilariously awful jokes go, and you can laugh at me non-stop. Thank you very much.